So I've seen a lot of YouTubers do this thing where they take things like Roblox games, piggy chapters, piggy skins, then they end up ranking them from best to worst. And well, I thought that I could try that out for myself, but this time we're going to be doing it with Mad City Heists. So let's do that. So what I'm going to be ranking these on is 1, how well they are made, 2, how much money you get for these, and 3, how hard the actual obstacle course is and how hard it is to actually rob these robberies. So let's get right on into actually ranking these. Alright, so first of all we have the bank. Now this is probably the one that comes to mind when you think about jail games. You think, oh, well you just go in, you get the money from the bank and stuff. It's the one that everyone knows, and some people might like it, some don't. Now the design of this heist here, it's okay. It's better than it was, because before, in case you don't know, it's been revamped. It looks much better now. I prefer it now. It gives quite a bit of money. It ranges from around 3,000 to 6,000, depending on if you have the VIP pass. So it gives a fair amount of money. Not the best amount of money, but it's, you know, not the worst. So because it's not the best, not the worst, it's an okay design. I like the design, and it's also not that hard to do. You just got to jump over a couple of lasers. They've actually got rid of some lasers, because before it was pretty hard to do. Now it's pretty easy. If you can do a couple of jumps, you'll be able to do this. So I'm going to put it in the okay. It's not terrible, it's not amazing, it's okay, it's decent. So next up we have the pyramid. Now this is probably Mad City's most iconic-est one heist in the game. It's got a really cool design. I really like it. It's really unique. It gives a lot of money as well. It gives 7,500 to about 15,000. A lot of money. It's not the easiest, but then it's not the hardest. You can get messed up in it once or twice, but once you get used to it, it's really not that hard actually. And because of its design and uniqueness, I'm going to put it all the way up in amazing. Really like this heist. Alright, so next we have the Nightclub. Now, I'm not a fan of the Nightclub because it's never really got a revamp. It's always stayed the same since day one, since it was added into the game. But it has got a pretty cool design. It is unique. It hasn't been taken from Jailbreak. It's unique from Mad City. It does give a lot of money as well. 6,000 to 12,000 in-game money. So it gives a lot of money. It's not the hardest. It's not the easiest. You know, I'm going to put it in okay. I don't like it because it hasn't actually been revamped. But it's an okay robbery, alright? Next up, we've got the jewellery store. Now, I really like the jewellery store because it's been revamped. It now looks amazing. It gives a lot of money. It gives around 5,000 to 10,000, I believe, depending on if you got the pass or not. That's what I mean about around, because if you have the pass, of course, you get double the amount. So you get around 10 to 5,000, you know what I'm saying there. And it's not that hard either. You just got to do a couple of jumps, couple of crouches, and then you can, you know, do the robbery. So I'm going to put it in good. It's a good robbery. Next up, we've got the casino. And again, I really like the design of this. Before, it was not even that good. It was like a massive hole pretty much, and you just had to flick a couple of switches and then to get in. Now, again, they've kept the switches, but it looks way cooler, which is why I put the casino down here, because they haven't revamped it. But they have revamped pretty much every other one in the game, and now they all look pretty cool. So this one, the casino, gives around 4,000 to 8,000 in-game money, so not that much, but it's still pretty good, you know. It opens around like every 5 minutes, so you still get quite a bit of money for this, depending on if you got the pass or not. It's a good robbery. I really like it. It's not that hard to actually do either. Before, they had to like change the lighting in it because it was really bad, it was really foggy, but they changed that now. They've also deleted loads of lasers in there, and like I rewatched one of my videos before and I hadn't realized how much lasers they took out of this heist. They took it out a lot to make it a lot easier, which is why I'm putting it in the good section. Now next up, we've got the plane here, as you can see. Now the problem is with the plane, it gives you quite a lot of money. Again, the same as the jewellery store, gives you 5,000 to 10,000, but the problem is if you're not quick enough, or you die, then you literally waste your time and your money that you got before. And keep in mind, every time you try to go inside the plane heist, well, not every time, but most of the time, it glitches you out. You get teleported to like way above the map. You got to reset, losing your money. It's not the best heist. In fact, it's probably one of the worst, which is why I'm putting it in the bad section. Now, next we got the boat, as you can see. The problem with the boat, they revamped it, but they just pretty much made the actual... They didn't change the obby part, they didn't change how much money it gave, they just changed the boat's model, which, yes, it made it look a little better, but it didn't really change much. You still just do the same old obstacle course. It doesn't even give that much money. It only gives around 2,000 to 4,000, depending on if you've actually got the pass. It's literally not the best, which is why I'm putting in terrible. It's worse than the plane because it doesn't give as much, and they revamped it but pretty much kept it the same. Keep in mind, this is my opinion. If you got a different opinion, that is fine. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section down below. But now we've got one last one, and that is the tram. I love the tram. The thing is with the tram, you can't ever get bored of it because every time it spawns in with a different variation with all the different carts and that. So you never know what you're going to get, meaning that you're going to come back to it. I really like its design. It's quick and easy. You just hop on, and you also get a lot of money. You can get around to up to like 20 or so thousand if you've got the pass, that is. I believe you get around like 10 or so thousand if you don't. It's still quite a lot more than the pyramid if you get the right carts. If you get the double vault cart thing, where there's the double vault carts, then you get a lot of money. I really like this heist. It's quick and easy. It gives you a lot of money. Now, as you can see, we've run out of options now. We've run out of heists to order. So there you go. That is my opinions on every single main heist in the game. My most favourite is the pyramid and the tram. The pyramid is one of the Mad City's most iconicest and like unique ones in the game. The tram's really quick and easy and gives you a ton of money. The reason I put the boat in terrible is because they revamped it but pretty much kept it the same, and it doesn't really give you that much money. Maybe if they gave you, after the revamp, maybe if they made it 1 or 2 more thousand, then maybe I would have put it in bad, but it's just not the best. But there you go, that's my opinion on every single main robbery in Mad City. If you want to see me do this again, but with anything else, I don't know, let me know what you want me to do it on. If you do, in the comment section down below, let me know your opinions as well. Do you agree with what I'm saying here, or do you not? You probably don't, but this is my opinion anyway. So thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, because we got more content like this coming in the future. So subscribe for that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.